Alright, we're going to start off on City of the Damned. The wet nurse difficulty, as soon as you start, just start your split and get going. I would recommend using splits whenever you start, just for learning like how fast you do levels, seeing what makes improvements and stuff. And it really helps with pathing on games that aren't pathed real well. And we're going to go around. You're going to want to try and strafe run, whatever you'd want to consider it, where you run sort of at an angle. It makes you move a little faster and it seems to confuse the AI bots. This guy, see, sometimes he'll open that door for you just from strafe running. Then do your split as you pound through the little middle sections and try and get past through there. If you really felt like you need an upgrade, there's a grimoire back there, but I just can't justify myself pathing it into this. Go around, grab that key. You also want to make sure you get the crossbow. It's a little bit out of the way from just running through, but it's such a good weapon. It's actually one of the two weapons I use in this. You can, if you're running at an angle, that dude will usually just walk out of your way, which is very convenient. Try and get through here without doing too much to those little orb things. You're gonna have a golem right here, shoot him, shoot this one, and I just try and avoid this guy. Here's a grimoire, another grimoire. Since I didn't get the first one, you actually want this one. It's way more convenient. It makes the crossbow deal way more single target damage, and it makes the other weapon we use, the dragon claw, it makes it do AoE damage, which is extremely advantageous. You'll actually see it when I do this. Grab this key and it goes dark in this room. You want to make sure you're straight walking around. Oh, see, I missed that. Usually you want to get through that door as it's like before it closes. But I had to stop and wait for it, and that's going to kill some of my time. But I'm going to keep going because practice makes perfect. You're going to mess up, and keep going. Here we go, through this door. Stick to the right. This level is actually one of the easier ones in my opinion, but you do want to pop the grimoire right here, just because I have issues with these enemies blocking me against those barrels. And I don't like this stuff in there. I find I lose way too much time if I do. If you need a little bit of help, there's some help right here. Try to get on the left side of this door and go through it. And don't forget the button. Turn around, shoot these everywhere. Up here there's going to be a skeleton, a green key, and a teleporter. Make sure you hit those in that order. Because usually I'll go in there, I'll hit the skeleton, and I'll hit the teleporter, and then I'll be here and I'll be like, why does it say I don't have a green key? And I'll be like, oh. 2 buttons, not sure why they both do, but I'm going to press them both because you have time to go up here. You don't have to be facing the thing to get through there. There's a grimoire directly behind you here that you want to grab because this level really needs it. There's a part where there's a whole bunch of golems, and this is where you get the dragon claw. Because these last 40 seconds, I believe, I press the button and I go and pop it, and I shoot this golem right here because I've had too many runs die because that dude body blocks me and I get crushed by the ceiling right there because it comes down. I mean, you have a little bit of time, but it's just safety's sake. Go through here. Okay, you're coming around this corner. There's a few gargoyles in the air. I go and shoot so they don't get in my way. You're gonna come to this room and go around. This room is full of gargoyles. They're all right there, but because I popped the grimoire, I can AoE them all down. And then we have the same issue with golems right here. There's just a bunch of them. Try and squeeze past them as you can. We're on the easiest difficulty, so you don't take a tremendous amount of damage. You do not want to fall into these stairs, you can. I switch my crossbow and I shoot him and keep going. The crossbow just does so much damage with the grimoire that it's hard to justify not doing it. Go through here. Grab this yellow key. Oh, and I missed it. That's gonna be doom. But okay, go through there, press that, press that. You want both those doors open because you want to be able to get through there. Oh, and I didn't get through either of them. That's bad. That's run killer. But they had opened that door for me, so thank you, gargoyles. May have saved my run. Come through here. I like to press, use my grimoire here just so that I can get through this little tunnel area faster. In this tunnel area, there are 2 slow-moving doors. You want to open this one because it makes this one open. This is the actual one you want, but the other one will open it. So go through here. Here's one of the harder tricks for me is once you go through here, there is a button here, and you want to try and get it right in the middle just so you can open it. But you see there, it took me 2 tries, and that's not very good. But the button's technically way lower, but because, you know, this was made, it's made on the Doom engine by id Software 94, the, you know, height isn't a real big issue. You can kind of just deal with it, you know, press it anywhere. Usually I'll grab help there, but it also helps to draw the gargoyle out so that sometimes I'll get stuck on him and it'll kill your run because you're just stuck standing there until you kill that gargoyle. Jump through here. I like to keep my crossbow equipped while I'm going through this part. And shoot all these. Go and pop a health thing. Shoot these dudes out of my way. Open that. Now we're gonna switch back to Dragon Claw, pop this, and blow up everything in this room because it will get in your way so hardcore. Grab this invulnerability ring. It's actually very great. And switch back to crossbow because we're not doing a whole lot of multi-enemy fighting at this point. And work your way over this button. Back over here. And back around. We're going to work our way up this. Keep these golems out of the way. Not needing health, so I'm not going to run over those health, but there are two right next to you, and you have time to grab them during this elevator. I'm not going to do it for safety's sake. And go through here. Grab this crossbow just for some more ammo. You want to go through here, then immediately turn right because there's a little tunnel here. The button, you press this and it opens up these stairs here. You want to get that golem out of your way, run across this, grab the green key, and then drop down right here. You'll go in this door. Oh, and you want to get these dudes out of your way. Back up. There's a thing right here, and there's some armor. The armor, not super important, but okay, it's there. Here, if you watch people on higher difficulties, they'll do a little thing where they jump off there and jump on enemies' heads in order to like not have to come in this room and just land on that platform with the blue key. As you can see, there's not able to do it. I think it has something to do with the point that there's less enemies. I don't know, but the people who do higher difficulties are insane. You should watch the true lead, like world record of this. It's on the second hardest difficulty, and it is crazy. Holy crap, am I really gonna do this? Right here. I've never missed that button before, but it happens. Buttons are one of the hard things about this. And then here, you want to go down here, there's lava, so pop this ring, it makes you invulnerable, and this ring will last you until we beat the last boss right now. This level is not super important because, oh my god, most people don't care about, like, we go off in-game time, and in-game time doesn't include this one, just because it doesn't. Oh my goodness. Press the wrong button. Shoot this dude. You want to pop the Grimoire for him because it makes the DPS on this insane. And there we go. That's a run. And you can see that's the personal best for me. So I think that's going to be good for me. I'm going to be streaming some episode 2 runs tomorrow. So if you found this interesting or even watched this at all, I'm sure you probably didn't, then come check it out. Come give me some advice. I'm sure there's a lot of things I don't know about this. And if you guys know anything or have learned anything, just let me know because I've kind of just tried to learn from watching better runners than I am. So on that note, I'll see you guys next time.